I got it!
Huh?
I got the most foolproof plan to get rid of Beakie.
So, what is it then?
I'd done some studying and I discovered a few weaknesses Beakie has. Earth, the spikes, and...
Water.
Hey, no interrupting me, okay? We all know that water is the only thing that can destroy that blasted bird in an instant.
What's the plan?
Don't give me sass. Instead, give me your little brother's water gun right now, okay? Here he comes. Get squirted on, punk.
I guess it only works if you don't say something corny, like an action form, like just don't. Welcome, I just want to update on what extra content I added to my game after the last video. I have made a few tweaks, 2 more levels and a brand new boss battle. First, we'll talk about the smaller tweaks. Before, I put a glow effect into levels, and I liked it, until I thought this could tank the performance of the game and I wasn't really needed a while, so I eventually removed it, because it looked fine but without the glow. I also wanted to change Beakie's look and animation, as certain animations don't look well and they don't work properly, and the flat shading made them look like a prune in certain areas. I went on Blender to do some animation and some tweaks to its model, as animating in Godot itself for 3D characters is absolute trash. Now Beakie finally looks healthier now, but I also want to change how the bugs behave, as all it does is bounce and die within the animation plate itself, which makes it feel stiff and flavorless. I made the bug jump within its environment, and also when it dies it goes backwards. And now the bug now feels like an enemy instead of an obstacle now. Now we can see the brand new level I made. We can now take a look at level 3 now, and it's just a big fat swamp. I created the swamp environment in level 3, as this can smoothly transition from the lake environment in level 2. To create a brand new effect, I made the sky teal, the water a pale green, a moss background, and a few random twigs to add effect. For the level, I created a bubble platform which puffs up and pops so you have to time your jumps correctly. I gave the level 2 paths, a hard path and an easy path. The easy sections to go straight is way more familiar to the player, as I reused a bunch of enemies and a bunch of mechanics from level 1 and level 2. If you jump on the bounce pad, you'll enter the harder part, with big spikes, small spikes, wide spikes, and a hard coin to collect. Now we can look at level 4. In this level, I wanted to be a flood level, as this is inspired by Flood Escape for Roblox and a shorter platformer minigame from an older game I made. This is why the level is way more vertical than the others. The platformers are slimmer to make it more challenging, as it's easier to fall off the platformers and fall into the flood. Compared to level 3, this is not a level, this is like nothing, so I'll probably need to add something to it. A little bit more spice, don't you think? I wanted the game to have 16 levels, so for every 4 levels, there would be a boss battle. Since this is the 4th level, I should put a boss in there, so let's start creating the character first. The 2 other enemies have purple on them, like the whole bug or the hermit crab's limbs, so I wanted to make the boss purple. Also, the enemy is based on small insect-like animals, so I should make a worm type creature in my game. The worm is a perfect excuse to not create a well-designed character, so I went on Blender, went in the cube, and elongated its parts to make it look like the character I want. This, my friends, is Slop, because he's sloppily made. Now I made some animations for him and put him to Godot. And now I need to make an arena, recorded some voice lines, and gave him a script. I made him poisonous, and he also follows you all day long, but there's no way to defeat him now. You can avoid him by jumping over him all day long until the end of the world, but this is not viable, so I decided to make a roulette system. Don't worry, he's on your side at 80% of the time. A seed will appear to remove 1 of the 15 HP he has, but also to the other 20% of the time it will spawn in a spike to harm you, so be careful. And now after some tinkering and fixing like 10,000 bugs, I got him to work and put him to level 4, and now it's complete. Thanks for watching. This was a little shorter, but don't worry, I'll put the full game out soon, so subscribe for more updates and like the video. Also, I play my other games too.